right, with Central Connecticut State, we'll take an opening statement from Coach Hickey, have questions for the student athletes, and then questions for Coach Hickey. Coach?
Yeah, first off, I would just like to thank the people from Arkansas and the way and the manner in which we were treated and given us a special opportunity for our kids to play at a wonderful environment and at a high level. In terms of the game today, we battled as hard as we could. I'm awfully proud of our guys again, and glad for them that they had a chance to play another quality opponent at a very high level. The reality, this is a step up for us in terms of the competition playing this weekend, and I was awfully proud that we held our own and played as hard as we could. They're a very good team, a very good program, and they weren't going away. I think they were probably a little excited to see what was on the mound compared to what was on the mound last night. Mike did a great job and kept us in the game, and we're maybe one situation from putting more pressure on them, but that's how the game works, and that's why we'll be going home, unfortunately.
All right, raise your hand and we'll get a mic to you for questions for the student athletes. Tom?
Yeah, hey Mike. Coach, you said they weren't going away. What did you see from their lineup and maybe the depth that they have?
Every hitter that I faced was a tough out from top to bottom. They challenged me a lot. It was a battle from pitch to pitch, and I was prepared for that. But that was a great lineup, and they knew what to do with good pitches, so they challenged me to be a better pitcher.
Bob?
I saw on Twitter last night the fans invited the players into the hog pen. I don't know if you guys were among those that went in, but if so, what was that like, and just how much fun did you have here at the regional the last few days?
Yeah, no, it was just an unreal experience. We came out last night, watched the game, and all of our outfielders have been talking with all the fans out there all weekend, and they happened to invite us out there, and we got to do all the chants with them. They let us raise the flags and everything, so it was just awesome experience all around. So.
I went out there, and I just thought it was awesome that they were so open to being friendly to us, and it was overall just a great experience. It was fun to see how they love baseball so much down here, and it made me feel welcome.
Good thing I don't do social media.
More questions for the student athletes. Fellas, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, questions for Coach Hickey. Raise your hand. We'll get a mic to you. Bob?
You kind of touched on this opening. How much fun do you think your team had here? I know it's tough to lose, but just listen to you guys and watch you guys look like you guys really made the most of the experience.
I hope I did, and I hope we did. Because these are special opportunities that the game of college baseball rewards teams that win championships. To come out here, you risk a little bit in terms of playing some high caliber teams in front of their people. Seen people and teams that have had to justify why they got whacked in a regional after a great year. But coming out here, I've always believed if you're looking to have fun and relax, then they're going to play their best. If you're squeezing them, it's a hard game to play at any level, never mind when you step up in the competition. So I think we accomplished that. I think the deserved team won today and will provide the biggest challenge for Arkansas and the fans that they play tonight. And we'll be watching, and we will follow whoever wins and goes on to a super regional.
Tom?
Coach, the magnitude of that play when their outfielders collided, first of all, have you ever seen one quite so full speed and impactful as that? And then they held on the ball, so how the impact of that play?
Yeah, no, obviously, because it would have been 3 runs, and your first initial concern is that everybody's all right, and then, there was such a drop dead silence for 3 or 4 seconds, even before the umpire got out there to make the call. And you know, in a weird way, my first priority is that everybody was okay, and everybody wants to run to a replay nowadays, and you know, our first base coach indicated to me that he thought they had caught it, and somewhat being earlier in the game, I don't think there was any way they were ever going to overturn something like that, you know, and I just didn't think it was the appropriate time to go down that road. But yeah, it was a little bit back and forth for a while. I just knew that we were going to have trouble getting them out late, you know, and you know, we were going to try to piecemeal it between Mike and Jared, but I'd be kicking myself if we didn't run out what our best was at that time. And, you know, probably maybe since his freshman year, he's ever been taken out of a game. Jared, you know, he's always had to finish them one way or the other. But at least we were able to get out of here in a respectable manner and that showed how competitive the game was. But that's the difference in programs, you know, the depth of bullpens, that we weren't going to put people in a position that I didn't think they would be successful and destroy and do more harm than good.